It tastes like hot lava, so I'm gonna eat it. What's up, everybody? My name is Boss. I'm a gardener and a lover of all things spicy. Today we are doing a challenge. This is, in fact, the 2022 Fuego Box Choco Challenge. They call it
Crunch of Doom.
Dramatic. This is crunchy milk chocolate infused with the unreleased razor pepper. Apparently, this is using an unreleased pepper from Puckerbutt, the home of the original Carolina Reaper. Pepper X. What else did they claim to have invented? Apollo. A few other things, but they never seem to release them for whatever reason other than the Reaper. So the unreleased razor pepper. I'm going to withhold any more commentary there. But what's cool about the Choco Challenge, I did this last year. For every one of these that's purchased, 50 meals are donated to people in need at a food bank, right? So you can feel good about making yourself feel a little bad because you're doing a good thing. You're helping people who need it. Let's pop this sucker open. Seems like the right tool for the job. I mean, it worked. What have we here? A mystery black square. It appears to be wrapped in a little bit of black plastic. Let's read, shall we? In partnership with Feeding America, 50 meals worth of food, $5, will be donated for every Choco Challenge purchased. I just learned something. Apparently, you can donate 50 meals worth of food for $5. I'm gonna have to find out how to do that. If I can get more info, I'll leave links below, because even if you don't want to maybe burn your mouth and insides, you might be able to still help people in need for a lot less than you might think. Here it says, crazy enough to take the challenge? Eat it. Eat the entire bar of chocolate and film it. Take a video or a photo of your attempt to eat the delicious white chocolate bar from hell. Terrible sweet pain awaits. And share it. Post your attempt on social media for a chance to win a year of hot sauce. Be sure and tag at Fuego Box and Choco Challenge 2021. I think these are last year's instructions, because the white chocolate bar was last year. But how do you... You can also email your entry. We'll pick 5 winners in March 2022 and August 22 and 5 in July 2023. I don't know. So I think they got like some of last year's instructions on here, some of this year's instructions, because this one is supposed to have little crunchy thingies in it, like a, crunch bar. Last year was white chocolate. I'll leave a link to that video somewhere up here, maybe, if I remember to do that in the YouTube studio. When I ate this. But let's pop it open here and see what the chocolate itself looks like. Last chance to turn back. Take a munch of this little crunch and lose your lunch, it says. If this thing makes me throw up, then we're gonna have all kinds of other problems. Oh, it's got a cute little flaming skull sticker sealing that up. That's great. Let's see how this looks before we get into how it tastes. So yeah, definitely not a white chocolate bar. That was last year's instructions. I hope they saved some money on the printer or something there, but it's a square of chocolate. And you can see it looks like a crunch bar on the back side there. It doesn't say anything about like having to wait any amount of time before taking a drink or anything, but let's just see how hot it is to begin with. This is the 2022 Fuego Box Choco Challenge
Crunch of Doom.
There it goes. Take like chocolate at first. Definitely some heat. A lot to chew. Those crunchies make it a very chewy adventure. Heat's starting to kick in. Chocolate's pretty good, though, I will say. I had some spicy Tabasco chocolate on this channel not too long ago. It was okay. Much better chocolate on here. Like, that's actually tasty. It's rich and smooth. Okay. Well, that was it. It's 721 right now. So I can tell you that heat level, unless it starts building beyond where it's at right now, pretty much nothing. Well, I lied. It's not nothing. For a normal person, this would be hot. If you've been watching my channel, you know I'm not necessarily normal as far as what's spicy, what's not spicy, just because I eat a lot of spicy peppers from the garden, right? It's not because I'm also weird. But really, that peaked pretty instantly. It topped out at maybe like, I don't know, 80 to 100,000 Scoville heat units is what it feels like to me. Not even as hot as eating a fresh habanero. Good though. Like, I would genuinely enjoy eating those if they didn't cost $20 a pop. I would like to eat those more often. Not much burn. I'm a little disappointed. I think last year's white chocolate was actually quite a bit hotter. Even though that wasn't very hot, it was hotter than this. Part of it is when you put hot pepper and capsaicin into chocolate, milk chocolate like this, it's full of fat. Fat dilutes that capsaicin oil. It helps, kind of break it down. So as you're chewing there, and you had to chew a lot with those crunchies in there. It's not like you just, take a few chews and then swallow it down, which, side note, if you're eating hot stuff, whether it's fresh pepper or, something with really hot sauce on it, or a challenge food like this, chew as much as you can. Even though you're like, oh, I want to get it out of my mouth, maybe if I just swallow, you will regret it later if you don't chew up as much as you can while it's in your mouth. That does a few things. It makes it into smaller bites, or little particles, right? So your stomach doesn't have to do as much digestion. When your stomach's having to do a lot of digestion, it also gets the spicy. But it also stimulates your saliva more. And so your saliva starts that digestive process and starts to break that food down. So when you have oil and fat in something like a chocolate, it accelerates the dissolve. That's not the right word. The dissolution? No. It accelerates the less spiciness in your mouth. Dilution of the capsaicin. That's what I was looking for. Dilution. I was right there. It was on the tip of my almost spicy tongue. If anybody has a really hard time with this challenge, I'd be surprised. However, I highly recommend people take it on for a few reasons. One, it's a good cause. It gives food to people in need. Hard to argue with that. Two, it's very tasty, as you can see there. Better out than in, if I were to quote my favorite green guy. And three, it's fun, right? It gives you a chance to do something on video, not knowing what you're getting into necessarily. I haven't watched anybody else's Choco Challenge videos yet this year because I wanted to be surprised. When I did the one chip challenge, I had already seen a bunch of people try to eat it, so I kind of knew what to expect. This one, I was hoping it would be hotter. I was really hoping this was going to be I made a mistake kind of moment, right? I do have to work tomorrow. It's a weeknight. Not too bad. It's been about 3 minutes and some change now, it looks like. As a matter of fact, when I just cleared my throat there, I got a little piece of spicy something stuck right about here. And that was probably the most intense heat that I got out of it, and it's gone. It was, 2 seconds. So, Choco Challenge, Fuego Box. I highly recommend you get it. I will leave a link below. Just try it. Enjoy it. Have fun. It is really tasty, like I said. It makes me want to try and whip up some spicy chocolate of my own this year. I've got a lot of peppers coming out of the garden right now. And why not? I haven't done that yet. Exactly. I've made spicy cookies that really angered my family once because they couldn't enjoy them, but I'm telling you, sweet and spicy go great together. Sweet, salty, and spicy, like a chocolate chip cookie with some cayenne powder in it. That's heaven. Fuego Box, great job. Make it spicier next year. Let's really have a challenge. Maybe get somebody other than Puckerbutt to supply you with really hot peppers. Try maybe, I don't know, like a Primo Tali. I've heard they're very hot. 7 Pop Primo, very hot as well. And honest, good people. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I don't want to just ramble to prove a point that I don't need to drink for 5 minutes or whatever. I mean, I'm not sweaty, well, any sweatier than I am because it's 78 degrees in my basement, but I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. I will be back very, very soon with a whole bunch more pepper tastings. I've got hot sauce recipes in the mix, some other kind of fun off-the-wall stuff. I'm growing peppers from outer space. I'm growing peppers for NASA. I'm doing all kinds of cool stuff. Please hit subscribe. I will be back soon. And remember, plants help us grow. Peace.